Hi, I'm Barbara. Welcome to this week's version of Craft Corner. Today we're going to make an ornament to put on your tree that's a little fireplace made out of craft sticks. This is a pretty easy one. You just need to have all your supplies. For this project you're going to need 8 craft sticks. You need some brown paint, some craft foam in a little piece of white, and a little piece of self-adhesive red. You're going to need either some trim like this or some Christmas ribbon. Either would work. A little bit of yellow crepe paper, a little bit of orange crepe paper, and a piece of light brown foam. And you're also going to need some cord or string to be able to hang it with. And I've got a template if you need it. This is pretty simple. And then you're going to need a small piece of black cardstock. So to start out with, we're going to take, and you need glue dots. I'm sorry, that's kind of, you always need glue dots or glue sticks or something to hold things together. The directions that I got on this said you could use hot glue, but you need to have parents' permission and help if you do that. I'm using glue dots because they're fairly easy and they don't burn my fingers. Alright, so you want to lay 2 popsicle sticks or craft sticks side by side, and then you're going to attach them and make a square. So you put a glue dot at the bottom of each popsicle stick, and then lay another popsicle stick on top of it, like this. Then do that again at the top. And lay one across it, like this. So you now have a square. Now, you want to make the mantle of the fireplace. So I'm doing this upside down, so this is the top of my project right here. So I'm putting another piece of glue dot on. And put another stick right underneath the first one. Now do that again. So you end up having 3 popsicle sticks on one end for the mantle. So this will be the top. Alright, the next step I did was I painted them brown. You can paint them brown or you can use a marker and make them brown, but just to make the wood a little darker than it is here. So I have one I painted yesterday so that it's good and dry, and it's brown and it's ready to go. Now the next thing you need to do is lay this on its front and take some glue dots and stick them on the edges so that you can put this piece of black cardboard on to make the inside of the fireplace. So now I have the fireplace. Now next I am going to make the fire. I'm going to use a glue stick for this. And you just down here at the bottom, just make kind of like a peacock tail, like a fan. So my glue is narrow at the bottom and it fans out at the top. And I'm going to take this yellow crepe paper and make a fan like this out of it. And I'm going to lay this on the black cardstock where I've made the glue. Now you want to take your orange and make another small fan with it. And I would take my scissors and trim the bottom just a little so it's shorter than the other fan. And then use a glue stick again and put a little bit of glue right at the base and lay this down. There you have a fire. Now I'm going to send with you a template that's got the stockings and the logs, and I have already cut those templates out and cut my pieces out. So I have a couple of logs here that I cut out of the light brown foam, and I'm going to lay those logs in a crossways pattern like this and put a glue dot just in the middle of them. So that they lay in an X shape like that, like firewood would in a fire. Then I'm going to put a little piece of glue behind it and stick that on top of my fire. Now we want to decorate the fireplace. So I'm going to cut some of the trim to fit the fireplace. And I'll put 3 glue dots up at the top and then lay that on there. I'm kind of stretching these glue dots and making them go kind of long and skinny so they cover more area. Okay, so my trim lays on top of those glue dots like this, and there I have the top of my mantle. So we want to put some stockings on here, and like I said, I already cut out my stockings. This is self-adhesive foam, so I'm going to be able to put those straight on, but before I do that, I want to put the white tops on my stockings. I didn't have any self-adhesive white, so I'm just going to use a little glue dot and attach the top of the stocking to the stocking. So do that to both of them. Then I'll peel this adhesive backing paper away and slip this stocking onto the fireplace, and the same with the other one. And now I have stockings on a fire at a fireplace. Now I want to put a hanger on this so that you can put it on your Christmas tree. So I'm going to take some of this cord and cut a piece there, and one more glue dot right here at the back, and then lay this cord on the glue dot so it holds it. Now I want to cover that up because I'm always afraid that the glue dot will make things too sticky. And it so happens that I should have a piece of red when I'm done cutting out my stockings. So you could take a piece of red and just put it across the top there so that you're making your hanger more secure. So there you have it. You've got an ornament to put on your Christmas tree, and it was fairly easy. So I hope you've enjoyed this week's version of Craft Corner, and we'll see you next week. Thank you.